Skins, what a victory tonight, 2-1 over West Auckland. How are you feeling after that?
Delighted, to be fair. It's always great when you score the winner so late as we did. I think it was 3 minutes into 3 minutes added on at the end of the game. So if you're going to win a game, that's the way to do it, really. Score with almost the last kick of the game. But to be fair, Ben Harmison's made a couple of last-ditch clearances even after we've scored, but we've come away with 3 points, so delighted.
Nothing much between the sides in the first half. Do you feel you weathered West Auckland's attack quite well during the first 45 minutes?
Obviously, first half, there's a slight slope and the wind always blows straight down the pitch here at Woodhorn Lane, and so West Auckland were coming down the slight slope with the wind on their backs, and they had a lot of the ball, to be fair, and we talked about how we needed to be disciplined out of possession and how we would go about trying to make sure we kept West playing in front of us and not allowing them to play through. And I thought in the first half, although they saw a lot of the ball, I thought we worked really well out of possession, limited them to a couple of chances, and if I'm honest, we caught them 4 times, I think it was, on the break, and if we'd just made a better decision or a better final ball, we could have threatened the goal and even maybe sneaked it.
Do you want to just talk us through that penalty, what your view was? Because we had a similar shout in the first half and it wasn't given.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm honest, from where I was, I'm a long way away. It looked soft. I think at the time I gave my opinion that it was no different to the first half. It's one of those, if you get it, you accept it. When it's given against you, you always feel it's a little bit harsh.
What does it say about the team's mentality when they've equalised and then scored so late in the game?
Yeah, it says a lot. Obviously, we praised them for their first half effort, particularly out of possession, as I've already alluded to. I thought, to be honest with you, I thought the first 20 minutes of the second half, West were really strong. We looked at 6s and 7s at times, and West moved the ball really well, and their movement's great, and they've got a team full of quality players, to be fair. They've got a goal ahead, and we've talked about nothing changes in the game. At 1-0, you're still in the game, so we stuck to our game plan for 5 minutes or so, just while we cleared our heads, and then we've made a conscious decision as a management team to be bold, and we've changed our system, and we've put 2 up front. And we've thought, let's have a go at them. We need to score to get back in the game, and we've managed to get back on level terms. Craig Mack, the shots took a deflection, but again, you take that. And then, to be honest with you, I think their goalkeeper's made 2 or 3 really good saves towards the end, and Robbo's popped up and does what Robbo does and smashed one in the bottom corner, and we've took the point, so delighted.
Is it fair to say it was a deserved victory? The final 10 minutes seemed to be quite one-sided. You mentioned a few chances the side had. Do you feel it was a deserved 3 points?
I think it could have gone either way, if I'm being honest, which I always try to be honest. West will leave here tonight thinking, we've gave 3 points away, or we should have at least gotten a point. And yeah, they might feel like that. But I think on chances, as you mentioned, certainly chances second half, we've had 3, 4, 5 really good chances at the end of the game. And as I say, the keeper's made some good saves, but that's what he's there for.
Looking ahead to the next game now, North Shields on Saturday, another big game in this division. Obviously, the aim's another 3 points, isn't it?
Yeah, we just keep chalking them off one at a time. Again, a classic footballing cliche, but we've taken 3 points tonight. Delighted with that. That's done and dusted now, so people will go away with a big smile on their face. And as soon as I've analysed the game tonight, and probably don't sleep after a midweek game most nights for analysing it, we'll move on first thing tomorrow morning and start preparing for North Shields on Saturday, which will be tough. Again, another classic footballing cliche. All games in this division are tough, but we'll prepare as we do meticulously, and we'll be going there for 3 points as we do in every game.
Cheers, Skins.
Cheers.